Hi guys, welcome back to Crypto Mischief, where I talk about my favorite thing, the entire world, cryptocurrency. That's right. We are in the Pulse chain ecosystem today, and we are going to be going into a new development for Pulse Drip, which is actually going to be on the ETH network. Now, we're going to start this with a story, a little bit of narrative, to explain why they're making something on the ETH network when Pulse Drip is, of course, on Pulse Chain, and why it's really bullish that they're doing this. So, let's get into it. Like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy this kind of content. At the end of today's video, we're going to give some airdrops of P-Drip token to the team. So this is Pulse Drip. It is a very great platform on Pulse Chain, and you can get Pulse Drip faucets, which earn you P-Drip daily. You can bond and get H2O, which gives you tokens daily. You can use their garden ROI contracts, put them in and out, which will give you passive income daily, right? You can join teams and receive airdrops, which give you passive income, possibly daily, right? All together in one ecosystem. But let's have a look at the big problem. The elephant in the room. Let's do it. So, this is Crypto Bubbles. Today, Bitcoin smashed into $42,000. The whole market is getting kind of green. It was a bit greener earlier, but, pullbacks happen. Bitcoin's 5% up today. Hex is down 6.1. EHEX is down 5.2. Pulse token is nowhere to be seen on this Crypto Bubbles, right? Because we're not top 100. If we go top 500, it's Pulse here somewhere. Jesus, don't know where he came from. Anyway, let's come up to CoinGecko. Yeah, Pulse is down 7.5% today. On the day where Bitcoin smashed above 40%, Pulse was down the whole day. What's going on? Well, we sacrificed and the token has gone down. We're 80% down from all-time high. And although it's had some rallies, we'll go to a 90-day period, Pulse has had some rallies, but every time we rally, every time it seems we rally with Pulse token, we collapse back down again. Every single time there's a rally, we collapse. And it's getting beaten down and beaten down. And one of the big problems with the Pulse chain ecosystem is that the amount of new money coming into it is drying up. So the idea that Pulse Drip had to build something on Ethereum that's going to support the Pulse chain project is fantastic. It's a great idea. Really good. Further evidence of this, this is a multi-chart I keep, which pretty much watches quite a lot of Pulse chain projects. So we have P-Drip down 8% today. Rat Pulse down 6% today. We have Atropa down 11% today. These are all 9-inch down 2% today. H2O down 7% today. Spark down 14% today. So these are all Pulse chain ecosystem tokens, and they're all having a tough time with the market and with the current narrative of Pulse chain, basically. So Pulse Drip, in their experience and knowledge, decided, let's expand. They've done it before. They have one running that on Binance Smart Chain, and now they're going to have one token running on Ethereum. It's called T-Drip. And T-Drip is a treasury bill which is going to support Pulse Drip. Let's get into it. Let's check out why it's cool, how it works, and when can we get our hands on it. Am I going to ape? I'm going to ape. Yes, I am. So let's check out T-Drip right here in the docs. So there's this chart here. What we have here is P-Drip and H2O token. They are, let's have a look at H2O. It's this one here, right? So H2O is in liquidity solely with P-Drip, not with Rat Pulse. What's going on there? Anyway, I got the wrong chart. Well done, Richie. Great research. If we type in H2O, right, we're going to find H2O Pulse chain in liquidity with P-Drip token. This one here, okay? It's where the most liquidity is tied up. You can trade this back and forth, right? So for example, I would come to bonds I have some H2O available, 706 H2O, which is $88, right? So what I could do is, let's just do it, okay? So we can claim, we bond the H2O with Pulse token. When we bond, the Pulse token buys P-drip, the P-drip buys H2O. It raises the price of P-drip. It raises the price of H2O. But then I'm going to sell this H2O back into P-drip, lowering the price of H2O. Then I could sell some of that P-drip into Pulse token, lowering the price of Pulse token. So it's going up on the way in, but then coming down on the way out, right? So the idea for the T-drip is to add an extra layer of buy pressure to not only the P-drip token, but also to the H2O token to make them more bullish. So what's happening here? So we buy either a T-bill with Ethereum on ETH network, or we buy T-drip token, right? You can just buy the token and then hold the token and get into a DAO. The DAO will give you opportunities for pre-sales, alpha, governance votes, these kind of things, right? Like DAOs do. The T-bill, if you buy that, that will earn you T-drip, and then you can get into the DAO. When you buy a T-bill also, which is like a proof of guarantee that you're going to get more T-drip token, you then pledge Ethereum to Pulse Chain. The Pulse Chain Ethereum is then sent to buy up bonds of H2O, which then in turn buy P-drip token, right? Bond buys P-drip, P-drip buys H2O, the H2O is then burned. So that means the sell of the H2O back into P-drip and P-drip into Pulse won't happen with this 10% buy. So it's adding continuous and constant buy pressure to our P-drip token and to the H2O token. This is fantastic. It's just another lovely addition to the ecosystem. Like, what can you like about this, right? So let's get into how it all works, right? I was just going to claim this because we're going to do some moving around later, okay, after we look into the T-bill, just so I can explain how it works. Right. T-drip, treasury bills. Your path to DeFi innovation on Ethereum. I like that there's a little Richard Hart right in there. One T-bill, right? T-drip stands as our true trailblazer within the Pulse-drip ecosystem. But let's keep it simple. T-drip isn't just any token, it's a game changer. Here's the deal. T-drip makes earning passive rewards on Ethereum a breeze. It brings fresh capital to the Pulse Chain network and gives you a say in Pulse-drip's future through governance voting. So get ready for an exciting journey. The tokenomics of T-drip are as follows. T-drip is ushering in a new era with its thoughtfully designed tokenomics. As a zero-tax ERC20 token, it levels the playing field with a fair launch, ensuring that every participant gets a fair opportunity. The journey begins with a starting price of just 0.00005, making entry easy for all. With a low initial supply of 200 million tokens, T-drip lays a solid foundation for its community to thrive. What makes T-drip truly exceptional is its groundbreaking mint-on-demand feature. Instead of releasing millions of tokens in blocks, this ingenious functionality empowers users to generate tokens as required, primarily for the purpose of paying out treasury bills. Treasury bills represent a distinctive staking reward system exclusively accessible through Ethereum deposits. With this feature, T-drip offers an ever-flexible avenue for enjoying passive rewards, giving users the freedom to choose when and how they benefit from their holdings. T-bills, your gateway to passive T-drip earnings. In the world of T-drip, treasury bills, affectionately known as T-bills, hold a unique and central role. They represent your key to earning T-drip passively, offering an exciting and dynamic avenue for wealth accumulation. You mint T-bills. To mint a T-bill, you'll start by depositing your chosen amount of Ethereum. You'll also set your preferred maturity date in terms of weeks. Please note that there's a nominal 10% fee associated with minting a T-bill. But if you buy a T-bill with more than one ETH, that fee is waived. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be putting in more than one Ethereum so that I don't have to pay a 10% tax. More capital, less tax. That's the way I like it. Earn along with longer maturity. The beauty of T-bill lies in their flexibility. The longer your chosen maturity date, the higher your annual percentage rate. So longer pays better. It begins at 120% for a 4-week T-bill and climbs all the way up to 364%, 1% daily, for all with the foresight to embark on a 52-week journey. With T-bills, your Ethereum deposit takes on a higher purpose. Here's how it breaks down. So this is the higher purpose. This is how it helps out the entire ecosystem. 10% of all ETH deposits is bridged to PLS on Pulse Chain Network, contributing to the purchase of H2O bonds. 20% of your ETH deposits are utilized to buy and pair liquidity for T-drip, enhancing trading. Good, building a liquidity floor. The remaining 70% finds its way into a community buy and burn pool, fostering scarcity and bolstering the T-drip ecosystem. So that's what's happening with your Ethereum when you're going in. 10% going to Pulse Chain to boost up buy and burn P-drip and H2O. 20% goes into LP to make trading easier and buys and sells on the token, making it less volatile. Then 70% into a buy and burn pool, which will buy and burn the token. Transferable and tradable T-bills unlocking new possibilities. One of the standout features of T-drip's treasury bills is the inherent transferability and tradability as NFTs on the open marketplace. This unique attribute opens a world of opportunities and flexibility for our community. Yep, you can buy a T-bill, put it on OpenSea, sell it. Picture this, your T-bill representing your potential for passive T-drip earnings are now assets you can easily trade or transfer. This flexibility means that your financial strategies can adapt to your evolving needs and aspirations. With T-drip, we believe in empowering our community to explore and seize opportunities, and tradable T-bills are yet another step forward in this vision. Then, buy and burn, fueling T-drip's long-term sustainability. Basically, this long ass paragraphs. It says that there's a buy and burn function. When treasury bills are minted, 70% of the Ethereum is used in the process and directed to a dedicated community pool. The pool is the lifeblood of daily buy and burn activities for T-drip tokens. Each day, a fraction of the TVL, 0.2% of that pool of 70% of all the ETH, is allocated to buy and burn. The cool thing is that either the devs can press it if it's not been pressed for the 24 hours, or a community member can also press this button and they could earn themselves ETH by pressing the button, which is a nice little touch too, to buy and burn the token, which is adding to buy pressure and pumponomics. Yeah. So this is how everything is pulling together. Finally, the DAO. The Pulse Trip DAO is an exclusive token-gated community where visionaries meet. To gain entry, one must hold a substantial 3 million T-drip tokens. Beyond serving as a testament to your commitment, T-drip is your ticket to governance. As a governance token, it extends to you the privilege of actively participating in shaping the future of the Pulse Trip ecosystem. Join us at the forefront of innovation. So this is what they're bringing out. It's coming out on Ethereum. When's it happening? It's happening next week. That's right. Really exciting stuff. So something really cool to look out for coming up very soon on the Pulse Trip ecosystem over on ETH chain. Now, the reason that this is going on ETH, you might be thinking, oh no, Richie, not ETH. The gas fees, they're going to kill me. Well, you only need to buy one T-bill and then wait 6 months and then make another transaction to claim out your tokens. You know, you don't need to actually engage with ETH that much with this T-bill. And at the same time, by being on Ethereum, it's going to bring in new eyes to the project. And then people who buy the T-bill on ETH, who might not be in Pulse Trip, will then find their way over to Pulse Chain, over onto P-drip, over here, right? So it's actually a good way of onboarding new blood into the ecosystem as well. Tick, tick, great stuff, fantastic. I'm well up for it. Why not? Why the hell not, right? Why the hell not? Okay, so let's just finish up where I was waiting. Oh my God. Pulse Chain's going really slow today. I'm supposed to be claiming this H2O. Anyway, let's check out my faucets then before we finish off today's little chat about the future of P-drip. Looking bullish again. One more knocking out of the park, right? Great stuff. So I have 9.7 P drip to do something with today. And what we're going to do, we're sitting at 1% daily rewards. They did change this up now. If you claim on your faucet now, you're going to be dropped down to 0.5% daily. Then you have to compound yourself back up to that 1%. But I'm sitting pretty at 1%. Gunning for 500 P drip, and we're almost there. So this compound here is going to put us closer to that 500 P drip. And then the ultimate goal of 1000 P drip is 50% away now. Getting closer and closer to that. So let's just compound these gains. I'm really not in any rush at the moment to profit take from P-Drip. I'm just waiting for the Pulse Chain ecosystem to kind of get a back burner on it and more attention coming into it, because we're in a bit of a lull. These are times when we just should really compound and work towards a better future is the idea, right? We do have other platforms coming out in Pulse Chain soon. We have Warren Finance, which is in testnet right now. This looks looking like a pretty good fork. Improved fork, hopefully, of Carol token. Then we also have PLS Farm, which is coming out tomorrow, which is going to be cool. And I covered X Fusion the other day, which is another great project on Pulse Chain. There are good projects. We just need new blood, new people coming into the platform. Okay, so that's me backed up with stuck transactions. Awesome. Good stuff. Let's see if I can push it through. If you get a stuck transaction like this, you can come here to speed up. Site suggested, go aggressive, and then submit. And sometimes you can just push it through. Yeah, crab it out of there, right? It's, you know, it might just be clogged up like a toilet full of poop. Coming to the garden positions, how am I doing there? I'm pretty much still, so I'm compounding my gardens back up to 10 available claims, and then I'll claim out 5 times again. So we're just compounding. 3 compounds gets you 1 more claim. So I have 6 at the moment. I need to get up to 10. 3 times 4. So that's 12 more times I need to do this. 12 more days. And then I'll be able to claim out for 5 days and get closer to ROI. Same here on the PDI as well. So just, again, compound that as well. No worries there. This is definitely a awesome contract, but it does take a while. You're going to have to set aside around about 6 months to play this properly and get into an ROI position with it. Not taking into, account of price performance of the token, just in getting tokens in and tokens back out, okay? Right, so let's get to, if we're not gone through, then I don't know how I can do the airdrops. Yeah, we're still pending. Good God, look at that. Look at that mess. Come on, Richard. Richard Hart, sort this out, man. What's going on? We had such good hopes for this. It's all broken. You're just taking everything down. Oh, bless him. He's had a tough life. Well, I guess I'll have to wait for the airdrops then. My plan was to airdrop 3 P-Drip to the team of 22, so I'll be doing that off air. Because I'm not just going to sit around and wait for transactions to go through. I'm a busy man, I've got things to do. So that's going to be the end of today's video. You'll see one next week when we get into buying up some T-bills, and I think it's going to have a great impact on the price of P-Drip, which is just up and down. Like, man, this token is wild, really exciting, really fun. One of my favorite projects in all of DeFi. My favorite project on Pulse Chain by far is P-Drip, and I'm happy that they're bridging out into the other forms. Good stuff. Peace. I've been Richie, Crypto Mischief. Be good to each other. And don't get wrecked. Hurry up, Richard. Fix it. Fix it now.